all the music that I've grown so in love with, throughout my life playing video games, is on YouTube. So much of that music is on YouTube. Jeez, I need to put this freaking. I can barely hear myself think. Sorry about that. Anyways, what was I? Oh yeah, you can find all these soundtracks on YouTube. I'm always looking for the 30-minute extension. It's not too long, where I feel like I need to blow my brains out. If it's an hour-long extension, and not something that's all stupidly short, like a 50-minute extension. Just at 15 minutes. What's the problem here? Yeah. I mean, the thing about video game music that I love is that the composer needs to basically make it suitable to be looped over and over for a long time. And I listen to these songs much longer than they're meant to be going on. In the case of Mega Man, I noticed that almost every song has, like 3 parts. Maybe an intro that's never looped, and then 3 parts to go along. You know? And each song usually comes out to like a minute, or about almost 2 minutes, but not reaching 2 minutes exactly. Like a minute 45, or a minute 20, a minute 30. So yeah, that's the real charm. I appreciate the hard work and creativity and gambling that composers have to do in video game music in order to, make it suitable for looping. Now, you could be cheap and just put beats instead. No offense to that composer, but, it's just beats. No one's gonna be, it's nice to head bop to it, like Battletoads, it has that cool beat. But, it's not something I want to listen to for 30 minutes. You could go for slow songs. Slow, deep dank songs. Anyways. Or, well, you know what? I'm going to say something controversial. As great as the Silver Surfer soundtrack is, it's really hard to work with. Just because of how just insane it is. I find it a little too energetic. So Mega Man has that happy place where it doesn't put me to sleep, even though I like the song. But I can listen to it for a long time. Yeah, but what was the main point of this video? I mean, this recording? Well, the main point is I drank a lot of coffee, and I can't go to sleep anymore. I didn't think coffee could do that to me anymore, but apparently not. I've been awake for 17 hours, I think. I think I'm gonna die. But the main point is, I made this whole playlist on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. It's called, it's the same as my username. The playlist is just called Drawing Music. It's only one of like 2 playlists. It's my only place I have public, I think. Alright. And I have a whole document, an office word of it, in case there's any I missed. But then lo and behold, there's another reason why that office word document has to exist for the transcripts. It's because YouTube, some ethereal force like Nintendo, Capcom, other such game companies are removing the rights, removing the videos, the extensions, the song captures of each song. I mean, of those tracks. Those OSTs, if you will. And, I'm not a fan of it. How will I do mundane tasks? Like erasing my own inks. And attempting to color. Attempting to draw a straight line. With my overactive right hand, if you know what I mean. I'm kidding. But anyways, how would I do that without going insane if I don't have, nice... strategically composed beeps and boops going off in my ears. Strategically arranged by Japanese men. because most of the tracks I listen to are from Japan. That's how it is. But let me tell you, there's some. They're quite knowledgeable on bass riffs, even though it's mostly on keyboards. But yeah, they really know what they're doing in that department. But anyways, it's being purged off YouTube. It's making me sad. It's making me not suicidal. Let's be real here. But you know, I suddenly like my playlist had what 500 songs, and now it's down to 200 songs. It's not like that playlist took me an hour to get together. It took me quite a while. And then, if there's one thing I absolutely hate, it's work wasted away for nothing. Or yeah, just doing a lot of hard work for nothing. I mean, that just destroys my spirit. And you know, this is one thing that could cause that sort of depression in me. I mean, come on. Now, yeah, copyright is a problem. The thing is, I am completely lost as to how this copyright could still even stand. Most of these songs, if not all of these songs, are from decades ago. At around the turn of the century. And then, yeah. So they're not sold. Any sales that they'll make now would not benefit the company financially at all. And most of those games have already been pirated on the internet. Legally, of course, but you know, they don't really press FBI charges on that kind of stuff. Because it's not a worthwhile venture. So I mean, I say just leave the songs on YouTube. I mean, really, what's the worst thing that can happen? What, someone's not gonna play your game because he's not gonna buy your game because he already has access to the songs. I mean, it's not like you're. It's not like, okay, yeah. The song is half the game, but so is the gameplay, and so are the graphics. So it's just 3 parts. It doesn't make any sense. It's like if the spaghetti industry wanted people to stop buying flour so that they make their own spaghetti. That doesn't make any sense. Nobody would do that. Obviously, everyone would buy spaghetti and not make their own noodles. No one even knows how to do that, nor has the time or the tools to do that. I mean, geez. And then what? I'm pretty sure they pay their composers peanuts anyways. So, he might as well go to sleep at night, happy that someone out there across the ocean, or maybe even within the homeland, is appreciating his or her music forever and ever. I don't know. And really, I mean, come on. I don't know. So yeah, that's my point. It's not really copyright infringement, and it is, but it's really petty. It's a really petty thing to be up in arms about. And nobody buys a game solely for the music. I mean, look at the music industry. Or just look at music artists in general. They have a lot of their music free on YouTube. In full. You know? And the music industry is still pretty successful somewhat. Right? Now, is it, well, other companies, like indie companies, they don't take their music away, do they? Well, well, no, because they don't have the power to, but if they did have the power, they probably would. So it's a good thing, well, if there's something Bethesda to award them for, is that they don't take their freaking music off YouTube through copyright strikes. I haven't seen them do that. So, thank you, Bethesda. I shall be listening to past to present forever and ever. And Ancient Stones and Secunda. So yeah, it's just music, bro. Just leave it on YouTube. Give me a break. Yeah, that's everything, I guess. Good night.